Now, if you haven't listened to this sound top to bottom, go ahead and do that now. I don't want to take the minute and 7 seconds it takes to play this thing for you inside this movie. After you've listened to it, I hope you agree with me that this sound effect has 4 distinct components. It has this little chain sound. Then it has this sound, that kind of a carillon piece, and then it has chimes. Lots of them. And this last one has a long decay, which in audio we call ring out. If you're a longtime Pro Tools user, you're used to working with regions. Pro Tools 11 doesn't use regions, it uses clips. And that change happened with Pro Tools 10. So I'm going to try and always say the word clip. But as an old-time Pro Tools guy, sometimes I slip into region once in a while. But let me try and catch myself if I do. So we're going to divide the sound into those 4 clips. The entire sound is currently a clip, with those 4 components merged together. What's a clip? A clip is a waveform with a beginning and an end. And when we chop this up, we'll have 4 smaller clips. Using my command bracket is under the equals key. The left bracket is to the left under the equals key. The right bracket is to the right under the equals key. And it's control bracket for a PC. Just tap a couple times until you can see everything you need to see. If you tap too many times, you'll zoom in and you won't be able to see what you need to see. We talked about this zoom tool earlier and how it's helpful. I find this to be the most helpful tool in Pro Tools, I think, is just being able to zoom and see what you need to see. That's about what I need to see. Now let's grab the selector tool. I can tap F7 and get the same thing. And then we'll chop this up into the beginning and the carillon and chimes and then this last chime. I want to be sure that I don't have any sound at the beginning, so I'm in shuffle mode. Talk about that more in a little bit. But I'm going to command and right bracket zoom in, and I do see a little bit of not helpful stuff here at the beginning. So I'm going to grab this trimmer and trim this off. And because I'm in shuffle mode, it will jump over and fill the gap. I'm going to select this little wind-up sound with the selector and click right there where it changes character. That looks pretty good. And Pro Tools made it pretty easy to remember the keystroke for edit. It's Command E, the first letter of edit. So Command E makes a cut. And then I will switch to my grabber and double click on here and call this wind up. It's sort of the chain winding itself up. Command and bracket. And I'll make another edit. I need this tool for that. Make another edit over here where the first chime exists. Command E. Switching tools again. Double clicking and calling this carillon. C-A-R-R-I-L-O-N. Close enough. Command bracket again. I will switch tools again to the selector. Click at the end of the first chime. We already have defined the beginning of the first chime. Command E again. Switch tools to the grabber. Double click and call this chime, C-H-I-M-E. And then this very last one, I will switch tools again to the selector, edit this one, switch tools to the grabber, double click and call this C-H-I-M-E, ring out. So go ahead and chop this up into those 4 pieces. Now, if you're not perfect with your region selector, if you're not clicking exactly where you want to click, if you're getting too far one side or the other, that's okay. You get better with practice. And once you've got this chopped into those 4 pieces, go ahead and open the next movie and we'll talk about non-destructive editing.